Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 788th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 460,260 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 730 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 7 tanks, 8 armored combat vehicles, 17 artillery systems, 1 air defense system, 5 drones, 2 cruise missiles, 27 vehicles, and 8 pieces of special equipment. Another bad day for the Russian Black Sea Fleet. The Ukrainian Navy hit the Russian salvage ship Kommuna in temporarily occupied Crimea. The nature of the damage is being verified. Despite being the oldest ship in service with the Russian Black Sea Fleet, Kommuna is the only rescue vessel of that class on the Black Sea. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 65 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 4 missile and 37 air strikes, carried out 49 multiple launch rocket system attacks on positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched air strikes on 9 concentrations of troops, weapons, and military equipment of the Russian occupiers. Moreover, Ukrainian Air Defense Forces shot down 2 Kh-59 guided air-launched missiles. The Ukrainian missile forces hit 1 concentration of troops of the Russian invaders. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defense reports Yelena Blinovskaya, a famous Russian influencer, is facing tax evasion charges. To avoid prison, her husband Alexei Blinovsky enlisted in a special military unit fighting in Ukraine. This unit is known for having lighter duties and attracting Russia's elite, possibly offering them a way to avoid harsher military service and gain favor with the government. Blinovsky's case is the first where someone joined to help a family member escape legal trouble. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee Chairperson Senator Mark Warner reported on April 21 that U.S. provisions of military aid to Ukraine, including long-range ATACMS missiles, will be in transit to Ukraine by the end of the week if the Senate passes the supplemental appropriations bill on April 23 and U.S. President Joe Biden signs it by April 24. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated on April 21 that the swift delivery of U.S. military aid to Ukraine could allow Ukrainian forces to stabilize the front line and seize the initiative. Ukrainian forces struck and damaged the Russian Black Sea Fleet's Kommuna submarine support ship, the world's oldest active-duty naval vessel, in occupied Sevastopol, Crimea on April 21. U.S.-sanctioned, pro-Kremlin Moldovan politician Elon Shia created the new pro-Russian Moldovan Victory electoral bloc on April 21, which plans to run a candidate in the October 20 Moldovan presidential election. The Victory electoral bloc will likely allow the Kremlin to focus on a unified political effort in Moldova instead of maintaining relations with multiple pro-Russian Moldovan actors and parties, as it has done recently. The Russian and Chinese navies signed a memorandum of understanding and cooperation on April 21 amid recent reports of China's increased support for Russia's war in Ukraine. The Kremlin blocked domestic access to the website of the French non-governmental organization Reporters Without Borders, depriving Russians of access to independent assessments of Russian freedom of speech and press. Russian forces have increased their use of small, lightweight, off-road vehicles along the front line. Russian forces recently advanced near Kreminna and Avdiivka and in the Donetsk-Zaporizhzhia Oblast border area. In Zelensky's nightly video he covered several points. Firstly, the Ukrainian military is holding strong on the front line, particularly in Donetsk and Kharkiv regions. Ukrainian forces are destroying Russian targets and inflicting losses. Secondly, air defense is a priority and Ukraine is seeking more support from partners, including the US. Lastly, the recently approved U.S. aid package is crucial for Ukraine's continued defense. Zelensky is grateful for all international support in stopping Russia's aggression, but emphasized time is of the essence in getting this aid to the front lines. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.